What is up? It is I Smooth here, and I kind of just wanted to talk about this a little bit, just because I was thinking anniversary starts tonight as of recording. Well, the banners don't drop for another like 48 hours, but regardless, anniversary starts tonight. We're gonna see all the anniversary details with like the dates and whatnot. So we'll figure out pretty. I don't want to say like accurately when the banners drop, but we'll have a general idea of when they drop. But I just wanted to talk about this kind of a should you summon video. Answer is most likely yes. So let's get right into the details, right? So this year, this is new. We're getting two, well, we'll call it a 7-step banner, right? We're getting 7-step format, whatever, for 400 hours. And this is pretty much better than anything we've ever gotten. I would say these are some of the most valuable, yeah, most valuable banners that we've ever gotten in history. It might even be the most value on any banner that we've gotten. Especially if this goes into part 2, I would say Beast's banner is probably the best value banner that we've ever gotten. But regardless, I do believe, unless you're saving for something very in particular and you don't want the characters for whatever, I believe you should summon, yes. Specifically, if you're free to play, Broly's banner has more value even though Gogeta is better. Like, look at this. You have Broly. Texamasu's still pretty good. With the domain update, he can be even better. Frieza's solid. Yeah, I think the LR gods are going to easy A in like 6 months. So, they're probably going to be a top 5 LR when they easy A. So, just keep that in mind. Stuff like that. We'll go over the banners later in a little more detail. Show you what part 2 is like too as well. With exactly how Beast Gohan's banner is. But, I do think you should summon if you have stones. Which, it's anniversary. I mean, it's been like this every year pretty much. The only time it's going to be different is in 6 months when it's JP's anniversary and Global shares it. So, if you don't have stones, I know what you are. You can't help yourself, and that's okay. But, you do have stones, you'll be rewarded because instead of... So, to put it simply, in previous anniversaries for Global, we would get more summons than we do here. Because we would get the first 4 steps, it would be that, free, and you'd be getting 3 tickets with each of the stone summons, right? So you 3, 3, 3, so you'll be at 9, you'll get the free one, and then you'll do one more multi, and then you'll get another free one with the tickets, and then you would get another free one after this 7th step, which would be the 8th step. Because it was buy 3, get 1 free, right? But, this year, I would say this definitely has more value because after like the first, I don't know how many rotations you have to do, but this goes away and then it just becomes 50, 50, 50. Oh, didn't mean to play that. It's 50 stones, 50 stones, 50 stones, free multi, and of course you're getting the tickets and then you'll accumulate tickets while doing multis. So you would get more summons, but since this is giving you a guaranteed feature. This is really good, by the way. Like this is a better format than we've had all the other anniversaries. Even if we don't get the tickets, if we do get the tickets, which we don't know until the data download for sure. If we do get the tickets, 100% this is better. But if we don't, which I would guess we're not getting the tickets, either way, this is still the better format regardless. You gotta think, like, these banners, a featured, so you get a point, you have a 0.5, let's go straight to the Broly banner, right? Look at the rates. You have a 5% chance to pull a featured sparking, right? Feature is this one, 5% chance to pull a featured sparking. And there's 10 featured sparking, so then you have a 0.5% chance to pull the unit that you want. Now, when you go back and look and it's like, okay, on your 7th step, you get a guaranteed featured multi. That's a 10% chance to pull the unit that you want. So every 7 multis, 255 stones, you have a 10% chance to pull the new unit that you want, that you're looking for. So the rates are looking pretty good with guaranteed feature. Yes, you can still get unlucky and never pull the featured in thousands of stones. But again, that's super unlucky. It usually doesn't happen. You are more than likely to pull the unit that you want just because of guaranteed feature. It's huge. So if you think about it that way, like look at this banner, Broly. He's still probably a top 10 LR. Frieza, very good side banner unit. This guy is good. He's not top 10, but he's good. This unit, they can be good in certain situations. Their standby phase is still pretty untouchable, and of course they can throw out like the most damage in the game. So they're still usable in some areas. Cooler, he's not good right now, but like it sounds crazy to say, but I'd say like in a year he'll probably get an easy A. So if you don't have him rainbowed, it's not the worst. Of course, if you have him rainbowed, then dang, it sucks. But if you don't have him rainbowed, like he can, he could easy A like in a year because we still have the Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza, the Int one and the AGL one. I mean, they'll probably easy A during the 6th anniversary if they do the same thing as last year with STR Vegito and Physical Gohan, and we know how good those two turned out. So this guy could easy A in like a year and a half, a year, whatever. These guys are going to easy A in 6 months, pretty much guaranteed. They've been easy Aing the anniversary LRs in the anniversary last few years. And these guys are actually still solid, right? This unit right here on global will be a top 10 LR on release. And this Broly sucks. Waiting for super easy A. So a lot of these characters on here are or will be still pretty good if you don't have them rainbowed. I mean, of course, you have Broly. But again, 7th step, you have a 10% chance to pull this Broly or whoever you're looking for. That is huge compared to the 0.5 in every slot. And of course, you still have the 0.5 in every slot. So you are... we're probably going to see... I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot of like double Broly, double Gogeta, double Beast, double Gamma multis. Even more than usual just because of the guaranteed featured slot. So now that I've talked about the format, which I think is really good and the best value, yes, I do believe you should summon. There's only a few things I would say I wouldn't say like skip, probably do maybe like a rotation 2, or at least get the guaranteed featured, and then if you want to save after that, sure, but again, it's up to you. But overall, I would say it's recommended to summon. Now, again, because Global's having the Global Unification schedule, which happens worldwide, by the way. I'm excited. After worldwide, we are going to have the same schedule, and the characters are going to release the same after with JP. So, at the same time. So, there's still the characters that we don't have. Topo, which I assume is going to be end of early August. I think we'll get Topo. We still have Cell Max. We still have UI Goku. We have the Part 2, which is the Carnival for UI Goku, which is probably Jiren. And there might be one more character that I missed, but those guys are still in limbo. We don't know when we're getting them. We'll get them eventually, but again, after Worldwide, the games will be unified, so we're getting the same stuff. Now, overall, this banner again is a good banner, just because Broly's really good, Frieza's really good. This Zamasu's still pretty good. If the domain update comes through, he'll be good because you have pretty much invincible turn 1. Turn 2, you can get caught, and then the next time you have your domain, so you're good. Really good easy A. They're going to be a good easy A, I can guarantee it, and these two are still good. So this is overall a very high value banner, and definitely if you're free to play, I'd recommend you summoning on this for sure. There's 10 LRs on here, most of them are good, or will be good soon. So, and these two are still usable. So it's like, this is a really good banner. Now if I go over to Gogeta's banner, it's not so good. For me personally, honestly, this banner is better for me than Broly is, but that's just because I have all these units rainbowed, pretty much. I have rainbowed. Like, I need one dupe. They need dupes, and then everything else, like, this banner scares me a lot more than this one does, but this one's way better for the average player. I would definitely say this is a good banner to summon on, especially with this guaranteed featured after 255 stones. So you're getting, again, you're still getting the free multi, and then you get a guaranteed featured multi. Like, it's good. That is good. It's just summon. If you want to save, again, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that once I'm done with all the banners. So I mean, Gogeta has Sword Ho Trunks, who's really fallen off. I haven't seen anything about him. He's just not that great for. I mean, he might be, honestly. I haven't seen any gameplay on him. This guy's okay. He'll easy A around the same time STR Cooler does. Their easy A is okay. They're really good if you have an orb changer, a rainbow orb changer on rotation with them, or or two on the team, they're really good. Um, he's good when he doesn't instantly kill you. Terrible release, and then of course these units. Two of these easy A, I don't remember how good they turn out to be. They're okay. This guy sucks till he easy A's, but overall this banner is a lot worse than the Broly banner, and even though it's Carnival, it's not a double rates Carnival banner. As you can see, it's still 5% featured, 5% unfeatured, which is still 10%. Double rates would be 20% total, and then 10 and 10. But it's not. So let's go over to the next part 2 banners, which is usually like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think. It's after the 400 hours, so whatever 400 hours equates to, I don't know. I think that's like 2 weeks. We go over to the Beast Gohan banner. Now this one right here, this is a fantastic banner. Look at this, look at this, look at this. We have #1 unit on the game still on JP. This banner unit is like really good. These guys, they're okay. They can, you know, they can do something every now and then. It'll be alright in some places. This unit is similar, but they're better than this unit for sure. Huh? Maybe, yeah, maybe. Trash release. Again, this is the same as the LR Gods. They're gonna be like top 5 in the game in like 6 months. Fantastic. Top 5 right now. Top 5 right now. He might even be top. Actually, he's in my top. He's either top 3 or top 4 for me right now. Fantastic. Gets blown up, and Piccolo also gets blown up. So this banner right here, though, is really good. Like, this is, if they do this the same as this one, I would recommend summoning on the most. I mean, of course, it depends on what you have, but if you're average free-to-play player, you might not have all these characters rainbowed. But this is a really good banner to summon on. I mean, me personally, I have them rainbowed, him rainbowed, rainbowed. 2 dupes, 3 dupes. So I need 2, I need 1, and then of course I can use the new units. So this banner scares me just because I have a lot of these units rainbowed already, but this is a really high value banner. Like this is an insane banner. Keep in mind, these 2 easy 8 and become top 5 units. On global, with no cell max, they'll be top 4. And new UI, they'll both be top 3. Since there's no UI and no cell max, these 2 will be top 3. UI being 2, Evolution Blue being 3. Because this UI's busted. I'm gonna make a tier list soon. Especially with the new information that we have on him. He didn't get buffed, but the way he works is more noticeable because you actually know what you're looking for now. So he didn't get buffed, but he just perceived as better from me, which he is. And Beast Gohan is just #1 because he's crazy. I know I was saying UI in the title's #1. Yes, that was. I'm not gonna say it's clickbait, but it's clickbait. It was just, you know. UI's really good though. Top 3 for sure. Could be top 4 depending on how you rank up against UI, but very high value banner. This is like the top 3 best units in the game on global when they drop, and then when they easy A. So this is a very high value banner. This side banner unit is probably one of the better side banner units. Very good TUR. I don't even remember what they do 100%, but I know they're real good. Their only problem is they're on superheroes, and this team is just like stupid. That's the only reason they're like not talked about a lot, because superheroes is just stupid. So again, this is another really high banner, bro. I would do some nasty things for multiple beasts, Gohans, and 1 multi. I'm gonna just say it. All right, and then the last one is the Gammas banner. I mean, Gammas are good. Future Gohan's still probably really good. Bulma's still probably good. Not so good. He actually has his uses. This guy has just been terrible release, to be honest. Was good on release, isn't great now. This guy's decent. I mean, I'm sure he could get some use in some areas. No and no. So, and of course this has all the like the unfeatured. You click unfeatured, it's gonna have like all the unfeatured LRs. So it's okay. I think this is definitely better than the Trunks banner. Actually, no, maybe not, because these 2 easy A's, maybe not. But it's still not a great banner to summon on. For sure, if you're part 2, like this is the banner to summon for. And don't forget, words, goodness. Don't forget that you get 50 tickets and then you get to do like the 88 or 77, I think it's still 77. The 77 ticket multi that grants you 77 characters on any of these 4 banners. So if you use your stones wisely, and then keep in mind that you get those tickets and you get a 77 multi for absolutely free on any of the 4 banners, you can really enhance your Dragonstone like usage. So just keep that in mind when you're summoning, that you get a free 77 character multi on any of the banners. And my video of doing that, which I will do another one for Global because Global's my main, but I did it on JP and I did it on the Gammas banner, and I did pull the Gammas. You have a good chance to pull the Gammas. It's the same as doing 7 multis and 7 singles. So you're going to have a decent chance to pull the units. Just keep that in mind when you're summoning. Again, overall, if you don't want to spend your stones on this banner too much, and you just want to save for like worldwide or even 10th anniversary, which would be wise, honestly, but me, I'm a summon. I would recommend summoning. If you're really down to save, what you're saving for is, I would say, again, worldwide, but this year for global. Since, assuming that the unification is true and we're going to be sharing the unified anniversaries, which I think Global's anniversary is just going to get changed to whatever JP has for Tanabata, I'm pretty sure, which would also mean we get stuff a week earlier, because Tanabata banners have been out for like a week, like the Tech UI. So we'll probably get stuff a week earlier is what I'm assuming. And again, we're going to get anniversary on the 28th of January. So even, like, I'm not going to say skip worldwide, just because we have no idea what that's looking like. But if you're going to save for 10th anniversary, you know, it's like, it is what it is. It's going to be January 28th. That's when JP's anniversary is, so assuming they're telling the truth and we're going to be completely unified, that's when we're going to get the 10th anniversary stuff, is January 28th. On Global, previously, you'd have to wait 10 to 11 months for the worldwide units to return, but now it's only going to be the 6. So if you want to do that, it's an option. We'll see with the worldwide units. I think compared to last year, the last year releases were just not like that good in terms of power, in all honesty. Like, this unit and Texamasu were really good on release, but they just didn't age that well. Hopefully this year, all of the 2024 units, pretty much minus like Frieza, have been really good, and so far have aged pretty well. I mean, Beast Gohan is still #1, as he should be. UI Goku's gonna age for a long time. The AGL UI Goku EZA is gonna age forever, pretty much. I mean, maybe not forever, but you know, he's gonna age pretty well for a while. I feel that AGL UI is gonna be real good for a long time, just how his dodge works. So, you know, we'll just have to see when it comes to worldwide. I'll probably make an update on that for sure. But overall, should you summon? Yes. There's a lot of value with the discounts into the guaranteed featured. I just see a lot you can gain from it. It's better. 100% is better than the way we've been getting the tickets. And it's just regular multis. All that guarantees you is more unfeatured SSRs that you're not going to ever use, and more SRs and Rs. Baba points. I mean, this is better. For pulling the new featured units, this is better. Objectively. Not an opinion, it is objectively better. So just keep that in mind. Real good banners. The Dokkan Fest banners are definitely high value. If I had to rank them, I would go 1, 2, and then honestly, between these two, probably, oh, I don't even know between these two. Maybe Gogeta's and then Yama's is probably the least value. Although Bulma and Future Gohan are still really good. But yeah, the rest of the banner compared to this banner is just not as good. So, overall value, Beast Gohan 1, Broly banner 2, Gogeta banner 3, Gamma banner 4. And again, don't forget, 77 ticket multi. 77 character multi, 50 tickets. Get all the tickets. Make sure You have all the tickets before part 3 ends. Tons of stones are coming. Anniversary starts tonight at the time of recording this video. Banners probably won't drop for 48 hours. Either the night of the 7th, depending on where you are, or the morning of the 8th. It could even be sometime night of the 8th. We don't know yet until the data download for sure, but it's coming soon. 48 hours. The banners should be out by... I would assume they would be out in under 48 hours. I could be wrong. It's just how they usually do it. But if you stayed this long, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. I'm excited for Beast. I'm excited for Broly. Excited for Gogeta. I'm excited for the games. I'm ready. Anniversary's here on Global. That I'm out.